Hey there! This video will cover everything you need to know if you are either interested in investing in digital assets, establishing your career in the industry, or managing your business or personal digital assets properly. You can skip to the part you're interested most first, in the timeline sections provided. Let's begin. Let's start with an essential service in the world of digital investments: digital asset custodian services. If we're investing in cryptocurrencies, NFTs, or any other digital assets, this is something we need to know about. So, what are digital asset custodian services? Think of it like this. Imagine we have a valuable collection of physical assets, like gold, jewelry, or important documents. We wouldn't just leave them lying around the house, right? We'd probably store them in a secure, reliable place like a bank's safety deposit box. Digital asset custodian services work in a similar way, but for our digital investments. Let's dive a little bit deeper. When we invest in digital assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or NFTs, you need a secure place to store them. Unlike traditional assets, digital assets are stored on the blockchain and accessed through private keys. Losing these keys means losing access to our assets permanently. This is where digital asset custodians come in. Digital asset custodian services provide secure storage solutions for our digital assets. They use advanced security measures, including encryption, multi-signature wallets, and cold storage, protect our investments from theft, hacking, and loss. It's like having a high-tech vault for our digital assets, ensuring they are safe and accessible only to us. Now, let's talk about some real-life benefits. Imagine you're a serious investor with a diverse portfolio of digital assets. Managing and securing these assets on your own can be daunting and risky. A digital asset custodian takes that burden off your shoulders, providing peace of mind knowing that your investments are in safe hands. Or think about a financial institution managing digital assets for its clients. Using a professional custodian service ensures that all assets are securely stored, complying with regulatory standards, and easily accessible when needed. This not only protects the institution, but also builds trust with clients. One of the most powerful features of digital asset custodians is their use of cold storage. Cold storage means storing digital assets offline, away from internet access, which makes them virtually immune to hacking. It's like having a fortress for our digital assets, where they are protected from cyber threats. Another key service offered by digital asset custodians is insurance. Many custodians provide insurance coverage for the assets they hold, giving us an extra layer of protection. This means that in the unlikely event of a security breach, our investments are still safeguarded. Digital assets custodians also offer audit and compliance services. They ensure that our assets are managed in accordance with regulatory requirements, providing transparency and accountability. This is particularly important for institutional investors who need to meet stringent compliance requirements. Let's use a metaphor to make this even clearer. Think of digital asset custodians as the modern-day equivalent of a bank for our digital wealth. Just as we trust a bank to securely store and manage our money, we can trust a digital asset custodian to do the same for our digital investments. They provide the infrastructure, security, and expertise to keep our assets safe and accessible. So, who needs digital asset custodian services? If you're an individual investor with a significant amount of digital assets, a custodian can provide the security and peace of mind you need. If you are a financial advisor or institution managing digital assets for clients, A custodian ensures that you meet regulatory requirements and protect your clients' investments. To sum it all up, digital asset custodian services are like having a high-tech vault, a fortress, and a bank all rolled into one. They provide secure storage, insurance, compliance, and peace of mind for your digital investments. If you're serious about investing in digital assets, I highly recommend looking into custodian services. They can make a world of difference in how we manage and protect our investments. Next, let's dive into an exciting topic that's gaining traction in the financial industry: the jobs and skills required in digital asset management for digital investments. As our reliance on digital financial assets grows, the demand for skilled professionals in DAM is skyrocketing. Let's explore some of the key roles in this industry and the skills you'll need to succeed and what they mean. First off, let's talk about the role of a digital asset manager. Think of this job as being a portfolio manager for the digital world. You're responsible for everything from acquiring assets to keeping track of them and eventually liquidating them when the time is right. Key skills include: 1. Financial acumen. You need a good understanding of financial markets and investment strategies. 2. Organizational skills. Managing a large volume of digital assets requires you to be super organized. 3. Tech savvy. You should be comfortable with DAM software and blockchain technology. 4. Regulatory knowledge. Knowing the rules and regulations around digital assets is crucial. Next, we have the blockchain analyst. The role is all about diving deep into blockchain data to help make smart investment decisions. You may want to look into these skills. 1. Analytical skills. You'll need to analyze blockchain data to spot trends and opportunities. 2. Tech proficiency. A good grasp of blockchain technology and smart contracts is essential. 3. Data analysis. You should be comfortable with data analysis tools and techniques. 4. Security awareness. Keeping data secure and understanding potential risks is a big part of the job. Another key role is crypto asset strategists. They are the ones developing and implementing investment strategies for cryptocurrencies and other digital assets. Important skills include: 1. Strategic thinking. You need to be able to develop investment strategies that align with market trends. 2. Market analysis. Analyzing market data and economic indicators is key. 3. Risk management. Identifying and mitigating investment risks is crucial. 4. Communication skills. You need to present your strategies clearly to stakeholders. Also, we have NFT curators. They manage and showcase non-fungible tokens, ensuring they are effectively leveraged as investment assets. Core skills required are: 1. Artistic insight. Understanding the value of digital art and collectibles. 2. Market knowledge. Keeping up with trends in the NFT market is vital. 3. Tech proficiency. Familiarity with NFT platforms and marketplaces will raise your efficiency. 4. Networking. Building relationships with artists, collectors, and investors is key in this role. The next role is very important: gatekeeper. Digital Asset Compliance Officer. Digital asset compliance officers make sure all investments in digital assets comply with regulatory requirements. Essential skills include: 1. Regulatory knowledge. You need to know the laws and regulations governing digital assets, especially at this early stage while the regulatory landscape is still highly dynamic. 2. Risk assessments. Identifying and mitigating compliance risks is crucial. 3. Policy development. This role needs to develop and implement compliance policies. 4. Attention to detail. Ensuring all transactions and holdings meet compliance standards is essential to protect your clients and your organization. Next up are data scientists. They analyze large data sets to provide insights and inform investment strategies in the DAM industry. Key skills include data analysis, especially proficiency in statistical analysis and machine learning. Tech skills, knowledge of programming languages like Python and R. 3. Financial acumen, meaning understanding financial markets and investment principles. 4. Visualization. You need to be able to present data insights through visualizations and reports. Another essential role is digital asset trader. Digital asset traders buy and sell digital assets like cryptocurrencies and digital stocks to maximize returns. Core competencies required. 1. Trading skills. Proficiency in trading strategies and platforms is mandatory. 2. Market analysis. Analyzing market trends and price movements allow you to perform well in this role. 3. Risk management. You have to implement strategies to minimize trading risks. 4. Technical analysis. Using technical indicators to inform trading decisions. This is a pretty common skill for stock trading for decades already. Next important role is investment analysts. This role evaluates performance of digital assets and provides recommendations for portfolio management. Core skills include 1. Analytical skills. Evaluating financial data and investment performance will be a day-to-day duty. 2. Research skills. Conducting market research and due diligence will be required in this role. 3. Financial modeling. You likely have to create financial models to forecast asset performance. 4. Communication skills. Presenting findings and recommendations clearly to stakeholders. Digital asset marketing specialists is also a vital role for the digital asset market. They promote digital investment products and services to potential investors. Essential skills are 1. Marketing knowledge, so you can come up with digital marketing strategies and tactics. 2. Content creation. You have to direct or create engaging content for digital platforms. 3. SEO knowledge, ensuring content is optimized for search engines and social media platforms. 4. Analytics, measuring campaign performance and adjusting strategies accordingly. Finally, but probably the most important, cybersecurity specialist. Cybersecurity specialists protect digital assets from cyber threats and ensure the security of investment platforms. Mandatory skills include 1. Cybersecurity knowledge. Understanding cybersecurity protocols and best practices to help safeguard your clients and organization. 2. Risk management. Identifying and mitigating security risks. 3. Incident response. Responding to and managing security breaches if and when they happen. 4. Technical proficiency. You'll probably be involved with the selection, setup, and fine-tuning of security tools and technologies. As you can see, the digital asset management industry offers a wide range of career opportunities, each requiring a unique set of skills. Whether you're interested in trading, compliance, analysis, or marketing, there's a role for you in this exciting field. If you're considering a career in digital asset management, start by building the relevant skills through education and practical experience. Many universities and online platforms offer courses in digital asset management, blockchain technology, and related fields. Networking with professionals in the industry and staying up to date with the latest trends and technologies will also give you a competitive edge. Now, imagine you have a massive photo album. Not just any photo album, but one that contains every single photo you have ever taken, every video clip, every document, and every piece of music you have ever collected. Imagine trying to find that one perfect photo from your vacation 5 years ago, or that specific document you need for your work. It would be a total nightmare, right? That's where digital asset management or DAM software comes in. DAM is essentially a system that helps us organize, store, and retrieve all our digital files effortlessly. It's like having a super organized virtual librarian who knows exactly where everything is and can fetch it for us in an instant. Pretty cool, huh? Let's dive a bit deeper. Imagine we're working on a big project and we need to gather all the relevant images, videos, and documents. Without a DAM system, we're probably digging through countless folders, struggling to remember where we saved that one important file. But with a DAM system, everything is neatly organized and easily searchable. We can tag files with keywords, categorize them into folders, and even preview them without opening each one individually. One of the best parts about DAM is that it's not just for big companies or tech geeks. It's incredibly useful for anyone who deals with a lot of digital content. For instance, if you love taking photos or videos, DAM can help you manage thousands of photos and videos, making it easy to find and edit your best shots. If you are a marketer, it ensures that your entire team has access to the latest logos, images, and videos for campaigns. And if you are just someone who loves collecting digital content, DAM keeps everything tidy and at your fingertips. Now, let's talk about some real-life benefits. Imagine you're planning a family reunion. You want to create a slideshow of old family photos and videos. With a DAM system, you can quickly search for photos by date, location, or even by the people in them. It saves you hours of digging through random folders and brings all your precious memories together in one place. Or think about a small business owner who needs to keep track of marketing materials, product photos, and customer testimonials. A DAM system ensures that all these assets are organized and easily accessible, which means less time spent searching and more time focusing on growing the business. Another great metaphor for DAM is to think of it as a digital pantry. Just like we wouldn't throw all our groceries into a single unorganized heap, we wouldn't want our digital files scattered all over the place. In our pantry, we have shelves for different types of food, labels to identify what's inside each container, and maybe even a system to keep track of expiration dates. Similarly, a DAM system organizes our digital files, labels them with relevant information, helps us keep everything up to date. One of the most powerful features of DAM is its search functionality. Imagine having a Google-like search engine just for our digital files. We type in the keyword, and within seconds, we have a list of all the relevant files. This is a game changer, especially when we're working on time-sensitive projects or need to find specific files quickly. DAM also helps with version control. Have you ever worked on a document, only to realize later that you were editing an old version? With DAM, we can keep track of all versions of a file, ensuring that we're always working on the most recent one. It's like having a time machine that lets us go back and see the history of our files. Security is another big advantage. We all know how important it is to keep our digital files safe. DAM systems offer robust security features, such as user permissions and encryption, to protect our valuable assets. It's like having a digital vault where we can store our most important files, knowing they're secure and accessible only to those who need them. Lastly, DAM can be a lifesaver for collaboration. If you're working on a project with a team, having a central repository for all digital assets ensures that everyone has access to the same files. No more emailing large attachments or worrying about whether everyone has the latest version. It streamlines the workflow, makes teamwork more efficient and enjoyable. So, to sum it all up, digital asset management is like having a super organized librarian, digital pantry, a time machine, and a security vault, and a collaboration hub all rolled into one. It helps us keep track of our digital files, find what you need quickly, and work more efficiently. If you haven't considered using a DAM system before, I highly recommend looking into it. Whether you are a professional, a small business owner, or someone who just loves digital content, DAM can make your life a whole lot easier. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about digital asset management, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. See you around at Asset.